Medieval 2 fans, it is finally happening. The long-awaited Medieval 3 is finally just about here. We have the release date as well as all the details that you need to know. Believe it or not, it has been 20 years since the last title came out, so that's been a long time for them to develop, and we're excited to share we've got some big things coming. This is epic news for the die-hard Total War fans across the world. Time to wake up out of that 20-year slumber. We now have Total War Medieval 3, and this is set to be the most interesting video game release in recent history for Creative Assembly. And what's great, this audience will consist of old school gamers as well as getting new gamers into this exciting action. As for the announcement, Creative Assembly let us know that Medieval 3 is in early pre-production, but the team is actually working on this together. It's finally happening. And what's great about this brainstorm phase is they are no strangers to dreaming big, and you can already see what they've done with things like defending Jerusalem, preventing the fall of Constantinople, defeating the Mongols, and ultimately having Columbus never sail to America because your alternate history changed everything. Those who played Total War medieval games won't be strangers to the vast campaigns that span over hundreds of years, and this time it's all going to be done in a brand new game engine, so expect state-of-the-art graphics. Then when it comes time for the actual plans of the games themselves, we were so excited to see this wasn't just a fluff piece at little teasers of something that doesn't exist. This time the game director actually came out and said what they're actively working on. They know they want to have things much more cinematic. They have access to consoles this time, and they want to introduce factor-depending cutscenes for campaign. So not only are you going to have those historically accurate cutscenes, beautiful new graphics, having a look into the past like you'd expect, there's also going to be alternatives where things may be historical events that didn't actually happen but that you created in-game, but depending on your choices, they'll have those available, bringing even more to the game. Okay, so now comes the real talk on the game's timeline. Is it tomorrow? Is it next year? We wish, but unfortunately, like they said, this is still just the early pre-production talk. It is nice to point out though that this won't be a GTA 6 that keeps on getting delayed forever and takes a million years to come together. This one, they're expecting 4 to 6 years, so 2029 to 2032, but we're figuring probably closer to that end date because of the ambitions they have with the graphics and being multi-console. So unfortunately, we're not getting it in our hands tomorrow, but the games that you can look forward to seeing as this one is coming out is hopefully we'll have GTA 6 by then, maybe even Half-Life 3, but announcing this game early gives them plenty of time to get that valued community feedback to see what Easter eggs or gameplay they might be able to feature based on community suggestion. So if you are a fan of this series, why not hit them up on their socials and let them know any big ideas that you have, and because it's early enough, they might actually just be featured in the game. So overall, it's great to see another one coming up in this series. However, we're not going to be waiting 5 years before we play another game, so luckily for you, Funjible Games is a web discovery gaming platform, so we have over 600 titles on our website, as well as cool other things like actually interviewing project in-game founders, breaking news, and so much more. And if you're new here, definitely make sure to leave us a like and subscribe. Go check out Funjible Games, and we'll see you in the next video.